What the heck's going on, eh? It's really crucial that I get my fire going early this evening. You just hate to see it. Just scrimmage through this woods here, there's dead stuff everywhere. That's it. I'm packing up for sure now. I have no words.
My wristwatch is broken, my shoes are untied. Time is a-ticking, and so is the tide. But I am not worried, things are what they are. Come rain or come shine or a shooting star. I've been to the south, I've been to the north, east and the west, the middle of course. I may have been astray, but I've never been lost, never been beat by the road I've crossed. I guess I've been lucky to some degree, for someone who ate all the fruit from the tree. Stars been aligned and my goose hanging high. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by. I was born at morning on the first day of June, 1900 and something and two. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Can't thank you enough for joining me yet again for another ATV overland camping trip. The temperature is about to get good, guys. Let me tell you about this. First of all, this is Friday. We're in the mid part of August now. We got a cool front that's came in. It's going to be 59 degrees in the morning, and as the day goes on, I think it's going to maybe reach 80. It's going to be in the high 70s. Absolutely fantastic tomorrow. And today was wonderful too. I had to work. Now moving forward to next week, we've got a heat wave that's going to sweep the United States and all over the place. It's going to be in the upper 90s. They're saying Tuesday a heat index of 115 degrees. So man, I'm going to really soak up this good weather this weekend, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy myself out here. We're going to get firewood together. We're going to have an awesome fire this evening. We're going to have an awesome supper. We're not going to shortcut nothing. I'm going to give you the best I can do, just like I always do. We'll kick back, relax. Another special treat, I've got a sight in the 22 today. We're going to take it out. I got some squirrel targets. Got them off of Amazon. They're absolutely ginormous. These squirrels are the size of raccoons. So if I can hit them, surely I can hit these squirrels running around out here. But we're going to sight the gun in today. Get some supper. It's going to be a good time. Glad you joined me. Kick back and relax. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Share the channel with your friends. Give me a like. And tell me where you're from. I really like hearing where you guys are from. So appreciate you all. Hope you enjoy. It's really crucial that I get my fire going early this evening. I've got to just scrimmage through this woods here. There's dead stuff everywhere, but it's just a matter of gathering it up, cutting it up, whatever. But I've got some supper that I want to make on an open fire tonight versus the little Coleman stove. A fire is crucial. The temperature is going to drop really quick. Our bodies here in Indiana, we're just not used to it. And with the temperature drop like that, it could cost me the trip, have me to pack up and roll onto the house if I'm not prepared, if I'm soaking wet and get really cold. So this is where a fire becomes really crucial to a camping trip. I'm gonna start getting some supper together. And I think I might have mentioned I had a little bit of a surprise for y'all. I'm not sure if I did or not. But if this all works out, what I'd like to do for y'all tonight would be to make some chicken breast wrapped in bacon and filled with cream cheese on the inside and mushroom and onion. I'm going to bake it, try to, on this open fire. That's the reason I'm not using the camping stove. So I'm going to try to bake this in these hot coals. So I'm just going to try to do my best to cut this guy right down the center. And this knife is extremely sharp. And all I'm doing is just trying to cut that evenly, and I don't want to cut it all the way through. If I'll eat both of these, they're pretty good size. But we'll go ahead and get it ready, and then I could always take it home with me when I go out of here tomorrow. But there again, just really careful. I'm going to lay this on top of here like this, and I'm just going to kind of flatten this out. Now I've got a nice flat area. I kind of tenderized the meat, and I can begin to add some of the fillings, which is what I'm going to do right now. And as always, I'm gonna have to bring you in on that. Lord have mercy. Chicken breast wrapped in bacon, stuffed with cream cheese, mushroom, and onion. Got some garlic powder on there. Boys howdy. Now basically all I did was put them chicken breasts in that aluminum pan with that little bit of oil down in the base of it. I went ahead and took the remainder onions I had and threw them on top, and I took that little dab of mushroom and throw it on the top. I didn't figure it hurt nothing. As usual, when you get one of these, you get two. So I'm just going to use this other one for the lid. I'm going to set this sucker off to the side on the fire. Let it do its own thing for a while, probably, I'm going to say 30 minutes before I check on it or whatever. And I got to get this rifle sighted in real quick. So how would it be if I did that while we was cooking supper? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Let's do that. That little lid's going to try to work its way off of there. But I want you to know, when I do something, honey, I come fully equipped. Look here in the dry storage of the four-wheeler. Clips. And I'm going to show you how they can come in real handy on a camping trip. Tip of the day. The chicken's starting to smell pretty good right about now. I'm gonna add the vegetables to the fire now, let them start to come in into it a little bit, and then won't be too much longer, we'll be ready for supper. Here's them targets I got off of Amazon. I want you to look at the size of these squirrels. They are huge. Look like raccoons. This is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna set this up. There's a creek bank right over here about 65 yards from me across the creek. I done already changed my shoes, put on my penny loafers. But I'm gonna ease my way over there to that bank, put this target up, and I'll probably set this thing in for 40 yards. I'll probably move my chair down there and set it up. Hopefully it won't take me long. I'm just gonna try to zero in on the eyeball right there, or right there in the middle there. You guys come with me. Hopefully this won't take too long, but it'd be pretty neat. Let's do this. We're just getting ready to get set up here. We're not going to do a lot of the stuff that YouTube loves to block out. So it's just basically going to be shooting, adjusting off camera, getting this thing good, and we're shooting 22 stingers. Alright, see where shot number one is. I have no idea where this thing's going to hit at. I shot about a 1/4 inch to the left of the eyeball. Well, got the squirrel gun sighted in pretty good. I'm about a 1/4 inch off to the left. That'll do me for in the morning. I'm in such a pinch for time. It's gonna get dark pretty quick. Brings me to my next point. It's gonna get darker than heck back here. I am deep in the woods, down along the creek, dropped way down in elevation. It's gonna get real cold. I ain't got enough firewood gathered yet, and it's gonna get colder than mother-in-law's kiss tonight. So I really need to get on the ball. I got supper going, gun sighted in. I'm gonna hang a second lantern, which I've never done on a camping trip, but I really want to light this up later, maybe sit around and have some good video with you guys. So second lantern coming up. Now, if you're really trying to get the neighbors to come back for supper after you made it, hit them with a little Sweet Baby Ray's chicken sauce. We're going to take and dribble a little bit of that on top of there and brush it in, let it cook. Chicken will be done here shortly. Well, this chicken and stir fry is just about ready to come off here. I'll go ahead and, yeah, man, do my thing. Boys, I'd say she's ready to come off here. It's been on there right about an hour, just slow cooking under them, over top of them hot ashes. And I'm thinking she's pert near ready to come off. Oh yeah, just give him a little cut here and see what it looks like. Just want to make sure that bacon is cooked all the way through, and of course your chicken. Looking real good, looking real good. I'm gonna take it off. Well friends, we have made it to that time of evening finally. I want you to look what a concoction that we got. I'm going to try to bring you in on that. So my stir fry, just a little bit blackened. That's alright. We kind of treat it like it's salmon if we want to. But the cream of the crop is that chicken breast. Look at that. Now this is just open fire cooking right here. Now I'm going to dive into that, and I'm hoping that that camera catches what happens next. just look at that. Look at that. Bacon is done. Chicken is good. Cream cheese filled onion and mushroom. Lord have mercy. I don't want anybody to look. It's just jumping right out of my hand. Well, I broke my fork. Well, let's see if I got another. It's just jumping off my hand. It's breaking my utensils and everything else. Going crazy. Backup fork has been initiated. Let's get us a piece of this. Let's piece of that chicken. Y'all know what I'm going to say. You might as well just comment below and tell me what I'm going to say. How does it get any better? It don't. If that don't hit home right there, I don't know what does. And you can add a little bit more sauce if you want to, if I didn't get enough on there for you. If y'all are doing this at home. Some of y'all may just be tuning in to eat. I don't know. But either way, I'm glad to have you. We're double fisting out here in the woods. Glad you're with me. I'm going to wrap this up. Fight off the flies. Clean up. Get the fire going better. I got to gather yet some more firewood before I lay down. Get this camp lit up. I got 2 big lanterns to fire up later. The little bitty solar lantern. Man, it's going to be a pretty evening. I might break out the hoodie later, or the jacket. It's supposed to get right. Y'all stick with me. I hadn't quite got the camera on yet. I got the foiler loaded down with some wood that I found. I just made a discovery, and I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you all. I don't know what's going on here. This wood is falling right on top of me. Guys, there is a baby fawn laying here, and I think she's hurt. She's covered in flies. Look, laying right there, right along the trail. If I get off this foiler. What's the matter with you, little guy? Are you hurt? Oh man, you're hurt. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. What's wrong with you? It's okay. You okay? What happened? Where's your mama? Huh? Where's your mama? It's okay. Hey, don't get yourself worked up. I'm not gonna hurt you. Where's your mama? Oh boy. Mama's close. She'll be here soon. It's okay. Listen, I know you're scared. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see if we can get you some help. What do you think? Can we get you some help? We'll see what we can do. Alright, I don't know how long before you get here? Another hour?
Probably another 45 minutes at least.
Alright, I don't know what to do for her. I'm gonna see if I can see if her legs broke or something.
Yeah.
Alright, hurry up, bye. Just out here gathering some firewood and came across this little fawn. Definitely crippled in the back end in this wallered out spot here. She's been laying here for a while. She's got flies all over her. What happened to you, huh? You lost some fur. You've been walling around for a while. Is your leg broke? I look at your leg. I look at your leg. Is it broke? Yeah? I bet your leg's broke. Poor little guy. This little guy, I don't know if it's going to last through the night. This is coyote country. I am so far back in here, and it's apparently got a busted up leg. I think both of its back legs look like they're broken. It's been laying for a while. Judging by the amount of fur that's gone, it's been laying on one side. Wore a spot out here on the ground pretty bad. I don't know. As far as it making it, I don't see little to no chance. I don't know if I could get it out of here, take it someplace, if somebody would be able to do anything for it. Kind of in shock, I think, shaking real bad, scared. Don't know if there's anything I can do, to be honest, as far as getting it out of here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's busted up real bad right here on the back end. Yeah, it's got, I mean, I knew it had flies all over it, but it's busted up real bad back here in the back. I don't know what could have happened to this thing. You just hate to see it. I have no words. Just want to give y'all a little recap on the little deer. That's a bad deal. You guys know I'm a coyote hunter, true and true. If you're new to the channel, you will find that out. I'm a full-blooded coyote hunter. I'm passionate about deer hunting, but I'm also a passionate woodsman and do the best that I can do to preserve, you know, our traditions that will last us the rest of our life and for our kids too. So I called a guy and just kind of touched base with him and said, hey, you know, the property where I'm at, there's a fawn down, looks like she's busted up pretty bad. Me loading that fawn up on the four-wheeler and her squalling and fighting me the whole way up out of here. This is rugged country. I have to have two hands on the bike to get up this, to get out of this holler. I'm down in the bottoms. He's gonna ride down and see what he can do. I dropped a pin to him, let him know where it's at, and once he gets down here, he pretty much knows where I'm at, so he could find me, and maybe the two of us can do something if it ain't too late at that point. But just did everything I could to get out of here, and I try to get out of cell service. I try to get out of reality, out of the concrete jungle when I do these things, and I sure enough did, and needed to make that call. So I went to the phone booth and called for help. So I'm not sure if the little deer make it or not, but boy, we sure tried. Appreciate y'all for being with me. Man, is this my daggone evening to run across wildlife. So I come over here to the creek. I ain't gonna lie, this is Mother Nature's bathroom. Come over here to relieve myself, and I want you to look 2 feet from my feet, honey. I'm just gonna flip the camera around. Scared the almighty out of me, Jack. I think I did a lap around the creek and came back. Now, don't make fun of what's getting ready to happen. The fact that I see belly up makes me very happy. But I want you to look. Ooh. Freaking copperhead. That's it. I'm packing up for sure now. Oh, Lord have mercy. You know, as you sit here in front of a campfire, your mind, or at least mine does, races 100 different directions. And it humbles me. You know, just seeing that deer back there, wounded, half dead, no chance. It just, you know, we're so blessed. As I sit here and try to dry my socks out from being out here in the creek, what a way to end the evening. I went and scoped out some trees to hunt in the morning for squirrels. I hear some cutting right now. And then I went and gathered some firewood on the four-wheeler, and just on the way back through, ran across that little fawn. Boy, it tore me all to pieces. Not been able to help that little dude. We take so much stuff for granted, I'll be honest with you. I'm just blessed, that's all I can tell you. A lot of times, I seem like I might complain a lot or have a rough go at it, you know, with a rough day at work or whatever. But times like this humble me, and I hope they do you too. If they don't, they ought to. I'll put it to you that way. Hopefully y'all are able to get out and enjoy things like this. I know some of you that are commenting are older and thinking back to your youth and not able to do this kind of thing anymore, and you're commenting that you're grateful to be along with me and just enjoying it just like you're being here. So I'm ever grateful for you to join me as well, and I hope you're getting some excitement out of it and some enjoyment for yourself if you are at home watching. I appreciate y'all. Well, I'm all nestled in the tent here for the night. Fired up that second lantern a while ago and just got done stoking up the fire. I've got my night vision coyote camera in the tent with me because I can't find a place I don't have a hook to hang this lantern up for the light that I wanted to produce in the tent. Man, the temperature's dropping. I don't have any type of cell service whatsoever out here, but I can tell that it's dropped quite a bit this evening. And I think it's supposed to be down to 59 in the morning. I got a fire about 25 feet away from my tent, which is going to produce zero heat whatsoever for me. What an interesting evening that unfolded here. That little deer just tore me all to pieces. I seen a dead skunk at the cabin. There's a cabin on the property here, way out through there. I may get some video of it tomorrow and just kind of roll it in the background here, but I seen a dead skunk, and then a baby deer that was on its deathbed is all busted up, infected. Its hips was busted open, legs was broke, maggots was on it. I mean, not to get personal, but it just didn't have a chance of making it. And I just struggled back and forth trying to figure out how to help that deer, but it ended up passing on. It's gone now. And then, like I said, I was over at the creek, just about stepped on top of Copperhead. So I've had my fair share of excitement for this evening, that's for sure. But I'm getting ready to try to get some sleep tonight. I'll probably sleep about 4 hours. I'll probably get up in the nighttime and stoke up the fire at some point. But I am deep in the country here, so I got her all lit up for whatever reason. I should be able to last the lights until daylight, and I'll be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Not sure if I'm gonna do breakfast right away before I go squirrel hunting, or maybe come in after the squirrel hunt and do breakfast. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me however I do. If I get one squirrel or no squirrels, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just enjoying being out here. Glad you guys are with us. We'll have a good breakfast together in the morning. Kind of close out the video, and hopefully we get some squirrels. But for what it's worth, appreciate everybody that's watching wherever you are in the world. Comment and let me know where you're from. I enjoy talking to you guys wherever you're from. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you'll know, and kind of building a little friendship amongst us. Guys, I'm going to lay down, get a little bit of shut-eye, and I'll see you at daylight. We'll see what we can get into. See you in the morning. Well, good morning to everybody. Hope you all had a good night's rest. I cannot say the same for myself, which I've mentioned in the past. I don't hardly sleep. I've been up probably, I know I got up 3 different times and stoked the fire and gathered wood twice. And I've been awake since about 5 o'clock. Starting to crack daylight now. Just getting the 22 rifle ready. I'm having a black rifle this morning. Black rifle coffee with a black rifle. Hoping to have a successful squirrel hunting morning. We shall see. Stick with me. Just a few more minutes, we're fixing to get after it. I don't know what it is about this weekend, but you know, I come across that deer, I come across that copperhead, I come across that skunk, and now I almost stepped on some type of bird here. I'm gonna try to flip this over. It might be a hoot owl or red tail. I can't tell what this is. What the heck's going on, man? I want you to look at these hooks. You wonder why rabbits don't stand a chance. One, let's see, deer, owl, snake, skunk, 4 animals I found dead here this weekend. It's squirrel hunting. I'm on my family farm here, deep down in here. I don't know if somebody trespassed in here now that squirrel season's in. People's out with shotguns and whatnot, but that owl's been dead a couple days or so. I don't know. Somebody shot it or what happened to him. No idea. But that's the 4th critter I found dead on this property this weekend. Or dang near dead. What the heck's going on? Top of the morning to you guys. So far, the squirrel action has been 0. I don't know what the heck's going on with all these dead animals around here. I know I've said it a couple times in the video already, but what's the chances of finding a dead skunk, a dead snake, a dead, best I could tell was a hoot owl. His face was all curled up and just couldn't really, I didn't want to peel it apart too much. And then that little fawn, which after further investigation and looking at it, it was all busted up on the rear end. It had pus coming out of it. It had maggots on it. I don't know what's going on. So I'm wondering if finding 4 animals like that, if there's any squirrels in this country. What I'm thinking, the wind's still calm. It's still actually perfect. But it's what I was afraid of. I was afraid I was going to get down here in this low elevation and these squirrels wasn't going to move first thing of the morning. I haven't seen the first one. I've been all over the country. Yesterday I did 6.7 miles out here hiking around. Today I'm off to another good start already. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is break down the camp, unless I get some action soon. I'm going to break down the camp, head to the high country and see what's up top. I'm going to get up to top elevation, try to get some squirrel down. And if I don't, boys, we've still had a good time. Wouldn't you think so? I do. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my breakfast this morning. Appreciate you guys being with me. And you know we will absolutely do it again. I'll see you next time.
Stars been aligned and my goose hanging high. I'll be